He-Man, what up? Hey, Nadia. Good evening, everyone. Geraldine, Kelly, Kay, what's up? Legend. Sammy, Cheryl. Hey, Jennifer. Donna. Sorry for the delay. I'm just having a few issues with my streaming software. I'm thinking somebody doesn't want me to go live tonight. Hey Margie, what up, Chris Baker? You're right, Chris. It means nothing of that sort. At least I don't think it does. I know, it's a weird night to do a pillow talk. Thursday night. Just wanted to get back on for a little bit. Not quite ready for bed yet. So I wanted to ask a question. Maybe to the younger people, I think, the question. I'm talking pillow talk, love, romance, right? So, you know, when you guys are dating, when you're dating, you've been together for some time, and you feel it's the time to say, I love you, right? And you're thinking about saying it, thinking about trying to find the right time. Hey, Naya. Lucy. So you're trying to find the right time, and you think the right time is there, or you know it's going to happen, or it's going to be tonight, or whatever. It's my fault. What up? Do you say it even though you're not confident in the I love you return? You know what I mean? Like, do you say it anyway even though you may not hear it back? I mean, like you're not positive you're going to hear it back. But you want to say it because that's what you feel. What happened to your first time? If you can remember. Because I know... Okay, so this comes from a Seinfeld episode. Yes, I know. I can relate a lot of my life to Seinfeld episodes, unfortunately. And George told Jerry, yeah, I'm going to see her tonight. I think I'm ready for the I love you, to say I love you. And Jerry said, are you ready for the I love you return? Or if there isn't one, are you confident there's going to be one? And if you knew there wasn't going to be one, like, will that change your mind for next time? Are you not going to say it first? You're saying it not to get it back, but to express yourself. All right. I get that. I get it. But isn't it nice to hear it back? I mean, if it's real, isn't it nice to hear it back? It is, right? So Okay, so if you said it to your guy or girl, whatever, and you didn't hear it back, that wouldn't affect you in any way? That wouldn't bother you? Really? Because, let's see, tomorrow's never promised. Okay, that's true. Because if you don't say it, then you'll never know. Okay, that's true too. Kay says, as a girl, I've tried. Here, let me just pop these up here. I tried never to say it first. I get that. I like that. It shouldn't matter if it comes back. Love is a journey. Okay, it shouldn't matter. I get that. But when it actually happens, or when it doesn't happen, when you say it, do you think you would be okay? Like, oh, okay, well, I said it. And a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, you don't get it back still. It's okay to say what your heart feels. Okay, so it's okay to say what your heart feels. So if you say it and you don't get a return, even, for months, does that keep you from saying it again? Of course, it's nice, but it's not mandatory. All right? No, in days, people think love is just a word. Nowadays, yeah. In other words, it gets thrown around too loosely. Too just love's used for everything. The guy at the store does you a favor. I love you. The girls, I love you. And it just gets thrown around a little too much. Wouldn't be offended. I think it would bother me. I think it would definitely bother me. Hey, Rebecca. Maybe the other person doesn't feel the same way. Feels like it's moving too fast or just afraid to say it back. Or just isn't ready, right? Probably feel hurt. Oh, yeah. To me, I don't say it unless it feels right. I don't just say it to say it. If I say it, it means something. And if I feel the person don't tell me back, well, I feel he wasted my time too, and that's just me. Yeah, see, that's... I don't know if it's a waste of time, but maybe it was just too soon, right? So I think you should wait. Don't say it so fast, because then sometimes you say it too quick, and you can scare the dude, because he still wants to. If he's a decent guy, he's gonna want to go at a slower pace, right? Don't move too fast. I guess it all depends on how long it takes. It would help me. It would help them know where I stand. If it lasts too long, then it's not progressing, then it's time to move on. Yes. They shouldn't leave you hanging. If they don't feel the same way, they should tell you. But they shouldn't say it back just because it's something you want to hear, right? Or do you want to just hear it? I miss saying I love you to my partner. And miss Mark saying it to me so much. He passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, Maria. I'm sorry. It's got to be tough. Cheryl says, I'd say it once. No response. I won't say it again. I'd wait for him. I like that. I like that right here. Yes. Yes. If I said it first and 2 months pass, I'm out. Done. 2 months is your time limit. Hey Tony, if romantic and I said I love you and he didn't, I probably wouldn't again. So then it would depend on what you guys are really looking for. It'd be either, all right, let me move on to the next bloke, or you're okay with it. Maybe you feel you rushed too much, or you said it too soon, or something. You might be a little more patient than others. No, I don't say it because I'm prideful. In other words, if he didn't say it back, it would hurt, right? No more cheesecakes lies. I wouldn't say it again until I heard it back. I'm not rushing it. Once I said, that person will know. See, I agree with all you saying. If I said it once and I don't get it back, I wouldn't say it again. Not for a while. I may not say it again until they say it, right? I need to feel confident it'll be said back, but that's probably not the right answer. Right? Because you don't want them to say it back just to say it, right? You want them to say it if they feel it. Then you can say it. Then you're okay to hear it. I say it to my mom, my beautiful daughters and son. You should, every day. Because you know what can happen. You know this, Maria. Anything can happen in an instant, right? It takes time to read relationships. Yeah. And some people just get good at it over time. You know what I mean? Some just get... some people just have a good ability to read people and know, nah, this ain't going anywhere. Unless you're just looking for, casual something. Well, then you don't care. My husband and I aren't the lovey-dovey type. It's just a look or a gesture that we just know. I don't know how I feel about that. Make sure it is not lust instead of love. Yes. Yes. Hey, what's up, Lavina? Not much, just talking about love. Should have been in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, huh? So sometimes it does feel right. And it's said quicker. Yeah. Yeah. Too stubborn to say it first. Never say it if you don't mean it. That's true, no matter what. If you don't just say it because you think they want to hear it. When I was real young, I would say it all the time. But you can't. You can't play with people's emotions like that. Let's me know. I actually used it. Casper the friendly ghost line, just in case. Can I keep you? Cute. That's cute. Yeah, it must come from your heart. Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, with her. Okay. So now, fast forward. You guys have been through a lot. A lot of stuff is going on. You've had experiences, spent a lot of time together. Now, you're saying it back and forth, right? When my husband first said those words to me, I asked, "Are you sure?" Well, only because I loved him too, but had gone through a terrible divorce. I can dig that. Hey, Alana. We're talking about love. And the saying the words "I love you," I referred to a Seinfeld episode where George told Jerry he's going to tell the girl, "I love you." And he said, "Are you confident about the return, I love you? What if you don't get it back?" And he started thinking about it. So we were talking about that. But now we're at a stage where, okay, now we're way ahead of the game together. Now it's been months. I don't know, let's say 6 or 7 months, right? And now you've been saying it back and forth, here and there, maybe more often. Is it okay to say it a lot? Every time you have the phone, "All right, love you, bye. All right, love you, bye. Okay, love you, see you later." And during the call, you say it. If there's love there and you love each other, you say it a lot. Is it possible to say it too much? Hey, Sugar Plum. I've seen you somewhere before. I've seen Sugar Plum. Welcome to Manny Behind the Mic. This is my Pillow Talk edition. Yeah, what, a year and you don't get it back? A year? Oh, no, hell no. That's... If it's a year and you don't get a I love you back and you're looking for that, well, then you better look elsewhere. I mean, you know, you better cut that off. I don't want to hear it back. Some people think that by showing love, they don't need to say love. Say I love yous. If I say it, I hope we're on the same page, and I'd hear it back. Right, Ram? How would you guys react if someone said it to you, but you didn't love the person back? I think I would do something like, I don't know, I'd say something like, oh, cut it out or whatever. Oh, that's nice of you or whatever. Really? Or I'd say, really? I don't know. I'd hate to be the one to crush a heart. Also, I should go, well, man, thank you. I'd just say thank you and that's it. That's savage. In that case, I would take it back and say it was a mistake. I just like you a lot. You know, when you say it, it feels right. Yeah. Do you really need to hear it from a partner? When it's real, you feel it. That's a good point. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time, if it's real, you guys just know. But still, once in a while, I don't know, something nice about saying it. And yes, hearing it back. Or having it said to you first. No way I'd take the first 3 months and I wouldn't say it back if he did. 3 months and the lusty love should have subsided. And true feeling should have emerged. Hey, Anna. So you're just, no way. In the first 3 months, everything is just fake. You're not fake. But it's just too young. It can't be real. So in other words, you don't believe in love at first sight? I mean, what if there's just a connection and you can't understand it? What if it's a true connection and you don't understand? Remember, as we grow older, we carry more baggage from previous relationships. We are all different. We're all at different points in our lives, and it may take one person a little longer to get into those feelings and feel safe enough to say it. I like that. Yes. That's true. But assuming, I know I hate to assume, right? Let me see. When yeah, okay, and I get that, and that's true. That's very true. It feels good to hear someone tell you I love you. But you guys, but you can tell the difference, right? Like when your partner says, hey, you know, I love you. Don't forget that. And then you hear it from people on Facebook, people you follow, stuff like that. And they go, oh, I love you. God, I love you. That's totally different kind of I love you, right? I just don't think you should be throwing around like that. Smoke a doobie and chill. Hey, I suppose that works too. If he stopped saying it, I would stop making food. Dang. You're gonna force him to say it, aren't you? You're always smiling. Not always. Not the last couple of days, I haven't. Just going through some of life. But thank you, Rebecca. Not everyone's love language is the same. They can show it in different way. And I get that. And you do things for each other. You boost each other's confidence, morale. You support each other in life, in business, encouragement, in school, or whatever you're doing. But still, it's nice to hear the words, I love you. Right? Love is a verb. The actions will tell if someone loves you. Verbally saying it is just confirmation of the actions. Who freaking cares who says it first, really? This sounds like high school BS. You're just talking. Man, chill. Jesus. Chillax, man. Chillax. I love you just a figure of speech for me. I tell everyone I love them. But once I express my feelings, that love is a strong wrong in a relationship. A strong wrong. I agree. I always keep my guard up for a reason due to my past effed up relationship. But I feel once I let my guard down, I'm cursed. F my life. I get that. Okay. Different stage. You're together. Everything feels right. You've been saying it, showing it. Everything is good. I mean, life is freaking utopia, right? Get into an argument. The first argument, the second, whatever, it doesn't matter. So when you guys get mad, do you hold back the I love you? Does that just cease to exist? Because that's a weakness of mine. Like there's something, what is love? Hey Kim. Yeah, what is it? I play a song sometimes. I post it. It's by D Light. It's called What is Love? Mostly music, no lyrics. I think love is a place. Love is a place that you're in. You're schmoopy. That's funny. If you know Seinfeld, you know what He-Man's talking about. But yeah, so you get into an argument or a fight, whatever you want to call it. And then all of a sudden the I love you stop. The I love you stop. Now, I know when I get into an argument or a fight or something, even if it was, especially if it was my fault, but even if it wasn't, I feel like real bad and horrible. And like to try to fix things, I want to say, I love you, all right, still. But then you don't hear it back. I don't hear it back. It's like, it's over. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. Life is over. So I take it to an extreme. Panic mode. It means nothing at the end of every call. So, okay. Hold that thought. I have a problem with couples that celebrate every freaking month an anniversary. It's our 2 month, it's our 3 month, it's our 4 month, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So by the time the 1 year comes around, it's like, it's just another, I think, don't do it. Don't do that every monthly. I think it's too much. I think you celebrate those so often that when it comes time for a meaningful anniversary, it has a little bit less of an impact because like, because you do it every month. It's like, So I was wondering if that's the same thing with when you say I love you too much. 5 or 10 times a phone call. Or if it's a quick call, I mean, you might say it a couple times even. I mean, can people have that much love where they can say it a lot and not get tired of it? I mean, do you guys get tired of hearing it? I mean, if it was, I mean, obviously if you felt it also, but would you get tired of hearing it? Like, can you wear it out, in other words? Not the things you do for love, the actions and all that, like somebody said. But I'm just talking about the words itself. Can you wear it out by saying it too much? Nice. I've done that. I've gone to bed listening to Seinfeld. God, ever since it showed up on Netflix. You can tell your partner all day, every day you love them, and they can do the same. And a lot don't mean it. So be careful with the 4-letter words. Yeah. Sugar plum, ain't that the truth? They just say it to say it because that's what you want to hear. It's not what they feel, right? Yeah. No, I couldn't handle hearing it all the time. Really? To all of us on here, only one person will say I love you back and actually mean it. Is look in the mirror. Say it to yourself all day long, right? I get that. Because there's too much. I don't like sappy. Really? Really? Does it get sappy? Does it start to get sappy? Is that what happens? Does it get annoying if you overdo it? And speaking of love, I need to go. And hubby will be getting up soon after work, and I don't want him to wake up and I'm not there. I'll see. Okay. Good night, Kelly. Thanks for hanging out a little bit. It's a good night. I love you. I married a cop. Every shift he gets a hug, and I love you as he leaves. This is my first marriage. Gotcha. Yeah, dangerous jobs, right? Like police officers, it's, the first rule of law enforcement. Be sure when you end your shift, you go home alive. Yes, it is possible to say too much. It loses its value if you are saying it all the time. It can come across as needy. See, that's what I worry about. That's exactly what I worry about. Like you gotta. Sometimes I feel like you have to. I don't know. I just feel like I say it. I want to say it because it's. I've seen the movies. Shit happens. The guy dies, the girl dies, and you didn't get to have that phone call, and the last time you talked, you didn't get to say I love you or stuff like that, and then now they're gone. It's like devastating. So I would never want that to happen. Wouldn't want that to happen. Oops. Come off as needy. Damn, that's a good one. Love it. Good night, Kelly. My husband and I would tell each other I love you constantly. You don't tell someone you love them because you expect a return. You say it because you feel it, and if reciprocation is not expressed, who effing cares? Really? It's okay to love someone that may not love you too, verbally, but actions speak. Honestly, so you keep saying it, if you don't get it back, you're okay with the no, I love you return? I mean, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. If you feel it, say it. Just because they don't say it doesn't necessarily mean they don't feel it, right? But I do love hearing it being said. Hope everyone's having a great night. Hey, Dana. Welcome. I didn't say, is it true? What do you mean? Love you guys. I love the comment. You guys do great freaking comics every show. Great comments. I wouldn't want to be in their other end and have them say it when I don't feel it back. Yeah, I know. That's why it sucks to have to not want to say it back for whatever the reason. And I did. I did just say I love you to my person, to my heart. To my heart. I did. I just did. A bunch of times. Just now in a text message. Or whatever you call it. I can say it too much. I love and appreciate all of y'all. Cool, Dana. Thank you. Everybody here is cool, man. You guys are all good people. When it's real love, it doesn't require words or titles. It's pure devotion and happiness. Why worry about the effing title or anything else? Truer words were never spoken. Ilana, that's perfect. I'm not in a relationship, so I don't say it. I'm used to. Well, look in the mirror and say it. There you go. You gotta love yourself. Love yourself first. That's what I say too. No walking along the street. No walking along the street saying I love you. No, really? Yes, I love you could be said too much. I personally would feel suffocated if it's said constantly to me. To me, there's a difference between love or being in love. Spanish is amado querer. Yeah. There is a difference. Oh man, that sounded nice. Which part? Sorry. Word. Truth. A lot of truth being spoken here. And you know, and on all sides. On all sides, you know what I mean? It's not just, it's a... Everyone needs to learn four basic love languages to know what you need and to make sure you're getting it. Then you know your partner, so you give it, so when they feel it without words all the time. I get that. Long distance relationships are difficult, but hopefully my man will be with me soon. Oh man, gotta tell. What's going on there? How far away? And how long? Dana, how far away and for how long? The silence. Never hold that back. Margie says, we don't always like each other, but we most definitely love each other. He is my ride or die, my partner in crime, my yin to yang. Nope, I say I love you. Hey, Nancy, I say I love you, but I don't like you very much right now. That's okay. That's cute. I like that. But like in an argument. In an argument, I expect like the love part to be, hey, don't mess with love. I don't care if we're fighting. Don't mess with that shit. I love you. You love me, right? Say it back. Yeah, okay. It's like there could be chaos going on, but right here, man, no matter what, I love you. That's Gotta say it back. Gotta feel it. Sore spot for me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. That's a song, right? Love is where you love someone unconditionally. That's my thing. No matter what. I'm stubborn. I come around 4 hours later. 4 hours? Damn. Like when you're fighting, that could be forever. Not for me, because of his line of work. We argue, but he still gets a hug, and I love you because his return is not guaranteed. I feel that one. My husband and I don't say I love you every day, but we always make a point to whenever we go to bed. And we make it a point to never go to bed angry at each other. Yes. I can't say it when I'm mad. Oh, come on. You have to. I wouldn't want to be on your bad side, I'll tell you that much. Me either. Every relationship has its ups and downs. Communication is key. If something is bothering you, tell them. They don't read minds and they don't know how you're feeling. This is true. This is true. I agree with you, legend. OMG, man, that's so obnoxious. I know. I am obnoxious. You can never say I love you too much. I think maybe you can. I mean, I don't think I can. I could say it. And I don't mind hearing it. But I would fear that at some point I would hate to keep saying it and they don't feel, you know, they're like, yeah, okay, thanks. Or, yeah, I love you too. I don't ever want it to get like that. So maybe I gotta pace myself. Maybe. You only say that because you're horrible at remembering dates. I can remember dates. I remember my birthday. I remember. It's too good. It's not good to use it against someone you love. It's not cool to use it as punishment. Yes. 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 Okay? Okay? That comment gets a gold star. Okay. 5 or 10 times a phone call. Right on. Yes, you can obviously wear it out. I hope not. I was thinking of the 5 or 10 times a phone call obnoxious for me. Man, Meg gets mad at me for not texting him back when he texts me. So I know he knows I don't celebrate monthly. Oh. Do you guys get like that when you send a text? I mean, even if it's not love, when you send a text, do you expect something back right away? Does it? In Italy, you only say ti amo to your spouse. Sometimes your kids. While you're dating, it's called ti voglio bene. Oh, yes. I've heard of that. Yes. Means I would end up saying enough with I love you. Yeah, and then when it never comes back, then you're like, you don't say I love you no more. You know that's true. Definitely feels good to hear, but I'm more worried about someone showing me love than saying it all the time. Okay. I can dig that too. Ti voglio bene still translates to I love you on Google, but it is actually more of a I like you a lot. Interesting. I want a good night, I love you, and a good morning, I love you. I don't think it gets old. Yeah, I like that. Manny, I'm not in a relationship. I'm okay with it. True story. I don't say it either. Just go to a mirror and say it. You gotta love yourself then. True, I did. My partner passed away. Oh man, see. I don't know how much more that would have helped. But that's what I don't want to ever regret that I didn't say that last oh God, I should have said it right there. I had a chance. I'm sorry, Maria. Yes, girl, I agree 100%. Love never loses value if it's used right, and that's loving unconditionally. No matter what. No matter what. When we get together after long trips, that's when our love shows more passion. See, but that's different too. I'm not saying it's less. I mean, you don't see each other for a long time, and then you see each other. Yeah, I can imagine. You crazy kids. The word and sentiment of love is beautiful, but it means nothing to the other party if the other party does not comprehend it or feel it. One-sided streets do not have true love on them. Very true. My dad took his life at 7:40 a.m. 12/4/19. So sorry. I saw him the day before and didn't say I love you. He knew it forever. He knew it, however, left us anyway, because we said it many times before. No, dang. Sorry to hear that too. I love you is not the only thing you can say to show appreciation, acceptance, and gratitude for your significant other. Yeah, there's a lot of things, actions, right? But these are things that come natural if they're real. Like, do you care for them? Do you really concerned when somebody's sick? And you try to give advice, but nobody listens. Even though you mean well for them, you get upset because you want them to get better. El amor es una magia, una simple fantasía. Es como un sueño que al fin encontré. Love is like magic, a simple fantasy. It's like a dream came true at the end. I think I translated that right? You knew we loved him, I understand. There was no time. There was no time he died quickly, which I could have said one more time. Oh, man. That's tough. Hey, Donna, that's great. Now, self-love is the purest form of it, to which many need to learn self-love. Yeah. So Manny answered this. Do you levels for following you? I like you a lot. For following. I'm trying not to overuse that word in the wrong way. I appreciate all of you. How's that? I had to put you on the spot. Remember, it's just a word. Yeah, I know. It's not just a word, though. It's got to be a special word used for the right people, right? Yeah, look in the mirror, it broke. God. Time for a new mirror. Oh, yes, you will. Maria, yes, you will. Just don't look for it. Just let it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, right? Don't look for it. Don't look for it. So back to the calling and texting thing. If you don't hear back, you guys panic? Do you get like, damn it, how come they're not answering or looking at their message? Do you get like that, or is it just me? Check out, man. I just told my husband I love you. Good. Good. Remember the movie Ghost? We would say ditto and not I love you. And it's finally said to the impact of it so much deeper. For some reason, when I was a real little kid, and I'm small, I mean, I was less than 10, 8 or 6. I remember laid down, my dad's reading the paper, and I'm laying down just next to him, I was in bed, and he would say, I love you, and I would say, me too. And as I grew older, I was like, yeah, don't say me too. Because it's like say, yeah, I love me too. And for some reason, I felt bad for saying I love you at that age. Not felt bad, I just didn't feel, I don't know what it was, I guess. Oh, I love you guys. I truly love you guys. Truly like you a lot. There's so many different meanings to say I love you to different people, and those people, yeah, I know. I'm not going to be a Karen about it. I'm just saying, I think it should be a lot of words, even the word friend. It used to be that your friends were your actual friends. When you were young, playing outside, you went to school with these guys or girls. You saw them every day. They lived, you were your neighbors down the street, whatever. Those are friends. They became friends. You have them forever, for a long time. Now, social media's around, and everybody's your friend. Even people you don't know. So, the word friend has gotten abused so bad. It's terrible. I want to hear it too. How is saying I love you too much? How is saying I love you too much? It feels amazing hearing those 3 words. You need to love yourself to truly understand what love is. I don't think so. You know what? I gotta disagree with that one. I think I have to disagree with that one. I think, can you love something more than you love yourself? Or someone, I should say. Can you love someone more than you love yourself? And is that okay? Oh, you love me, Janae. Unconditional love is best. Hey, Guadalupe. But that's the way it should be, right? Unconditional. Like, my thing is no matter what. No matter what. Unconditional love does not exist. If someone hurts you within a domestic violence pattern, women need to learn. But women need to learn that's not love, and he doesn't love you. Now, love thyself by leaving. Yep. So when we say unconditional, like no matter what, obviously it doesn't mean, oh yeah, even if you beat the crap out of me once a week, no matter what. Like, no, that's wrong. Obviously, that goes without saying. Let's see if Manny does. I agree with that comment, Tammy. Never use your love as punishment. Yeah. My mom would always say, "Amor de lejos, amor de ya te la yo." Okay, I never heard that before. I used to. I can't remember now. How do you say it in Japanese? I'm the worst responding to text messages. I respond in my head and sometimes forget to actually. I've done that before. Or I'll type it out, but I won't send it. But it's there, and I feel like I sent it. Yeah, I'm one of those I'd rather hear Taquero. Oh, God. Dude. Dude, you got issues, bro. Paco. I tell my mom and siblings I love them every chance I get. We live an ocean away, so it's important for them to know I love them. That's good. You have to, right? Sounds like me. I heard my parents for 58 years say I love you left and right. Guess that's what it's like at some point. Still looked at each other as if it was the first time, till their last breath. I don't think that kind of love exists nowadays. What's up, Dee Dee? Digital dimwit in the house, everyone. Hey, me and you had one of these shows. Remember? It was Valentine's Day, St. Valentine's Day. It was. Is there such a thing of love at first sight? There's a show back there from February 14th. Go check out that show. Oh man, that's rough too. Last time I said I love you was last night when my mom died. It was the night my mom died. Yeah, that's tough. You know, you're my peeps. You know, there's no disrespect intended. Sometimes a lot going on, it slips your mind despite thinking about your response, and yeah, it does happen. It was my 14 years to haven't dropped the L-bomb. Haven't? Really? What's up with that? All right, tell me that's not. Tell me that's not weird. Tell me that's not weird. Yes, OMG, really? Well, at least Manny likes the song. I feel like texting can become a game of who gets the last word. I digress. It does, and you know, texting also, it's so impersonal. You know what I mean by impersonal? Impersonal, as in you could say something. You can get a message, pick up bread on the way home, and you could say something like, "Yeah, I got it," and you say like that, "Yeah, I got it," and then it's like get a response. What the hell is that freaking attitude? Like, what attitude? He said, "I got it. I get it." That's what impersonal means. You don't know how they're coming across unless you really have a good connection. You don't know how it's coming across, and it can sound too. I guess that's why I probably call a lot for that reason. That was the last time I said I love you to my mom. She took her last breath for her again. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Relationships are work. Both have to be on the same page. Also, one partner might be more invested emotionally than the other partner if it's a fairly new relationship. Saying I love you to your other half who always got your back no matter what life brings your way is something very special. Agreed. Technology changed the meaning of friendship. Yes, absolutely. How far behind are these comments? Oh, not too bad. Samuel Lee, yep. That's part of Cheryl's love language. I love my daughter and granddaughter more than myself. I love more than myself right now, too. There has to be respect and appreciation to truly value a relationship, especially a long-distance relationship between lovers. That's rough. That's hard. There was a time when I could do that. I couldn't do that. I'm going to look in the mirror this morning and say, I love you, Maria. There you go. Dang it. Damn right. Do that. My divorce was final on Valentine's Day, 2001. Best day of my life. I've heard that said a lot. Sad. But I've heard it said a lot. It's not weird, sad. What's up, Michelle? Thank you. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. It was a joke. Ah, you bastard. I told her I loved her very quickly, maybe too fast. But here we are, 14 years, and one daughter is still going strong. Glad to hear that. I want someone to tell me more than Vanessa loves to hit the pipe. I don't know. That's a lot of love she's got for that thing. A lot of love she's got for that thing. So, anyway, just wanted to leave you guys with. Think about that. I mean, like for real, evaluate your saying it to each other. Are you overdoing it? Not doing it enough? And even though you do things and actions that show show love, it's nice to hear it once in a while too. So, and for every person, for every relationship, for every couple, it's different, right? Yeah, it's different. Mad amounts of trust. Yeah, so I send a message or a text, don't get a response. Send another one, don't get a response. Send another one, don't get a response. Then, oh, let me send a text now. This is messenger or text, whatever. You don't have any success with one, you go to the other. Still nothing? How long has it been? A minute? I better make a phone call. Well, not that quick. Okay, I'm just kidding. Not that quick, but you know, everybody does it. You look at Messenger, you send a message in Messenger, right? And then you look to see, oh, was it open? Oh, okay, it's read. Okay, she read it. And then their profile thing pops down there like they read it. They opened it. I say, okay, here comes the message. How come they're not writing back? Like, how come they're not writing back? She opened it. She saw it. She read it. How come they're not writing back? What? Then you check the volume here to make sure it's like working and stuff. Do your volume thing, make sure the volume's like. Send another one. Hey. Catch you later. I want him off to get ready for work. All right, Maria. Thanks for visiting with us. Thank you for telling us your story. Tough. But you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I only get upset when my mom doesn't respond. I'll get upset when anybody doesn't respond. But you can see on Facebook Messenger when we were last time. Yeah, I know. So what about tracking people? Last time I got to tell my hubby that I loved him was January 3rd at 4 a.m. He was gone 25 minutes later. Sorry to hear that, Michelle. That's why you gotta say it, people. That's why you gotta say it. I hate when people don't have their read receipts on. Speaking of, right? Good night, Sammy. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Phone calls are more important than to me because texting can get twisted up and cause miscommunication. Just saying. Yeah, very, very true. Too many back-to-back texts can seem desperate. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We had a true love story. Yeah. So I'll save the rest of this for maybe tomorrow night. We'll continue this. I've learned to have patience when it comes to texting, but it is annoying when a good convo is going and it suddenly stops. Oh, yes. Yeah. Isn't it nice to have like a real good conversation? Isn't it right? It's a good conversation. It's nice. It's like, oh man. You don't want it to stop. You want it to keep on going. People shouldn't read so much on back-to-back text. People get busy and are pressed for time. No, I don't care. If you're texting, you're texting. You got to read it. You got to respond right away. I don't care if you're busy or not. You got to respond right away. Sorry. And if, that's, I don't know. You got to work that one out. But these things were made to make life easier, to communicate. Easier to communicate. Because before, you're damn right, nobody had time to stop, make a phone call, get on the phone, dial, wait for it to ring. Then they pick it up, and then you gotta do your conversation, then hang up. That took a lot of time. Oh, now we have the text. 2 seconds, you send a message. It was made for convenience. They'll tell me you can't take 5 seconds, 10 seconds to respond. That's my thing. Michelle, I love listening to your gentle voice. It's soothing and I love your subjects. Thank you. You're far too kind. Michelle, thank you. Trisha Silva, what up? Good evening or good morning, I guess. It sucks. I have a weird schedule, so conversations usually drop on my end. Yeah, overnight schedules can really mess with your life. They really can. 3:10 a.m. Good convo before bed. Philly here. Go Eagles. Good night, Kay. Thanks for hanging out. So glad you could make it. You'll dim with me too? Yeah. Well, tell that to my 4-year-old who takes my phone. 4-year-old? Time to get them a phone or a device or something, right? Hey, Jeannie. Welcome to Pillow Talk. Put the effing phone down and talk about it face to face. Miscommunication and lack of effort can cut out a lot of disagreements. Yes, yes, yes. So true. The only time I don't reply is when I'm asleep in the shower or, yep. That's the only place where you're supposed to get privacy, right? And I can't. I still got to take the phone in there with me. I mean, besides a communication device, it's entertainment. There's no better place to listen to music than the, slick, slippery shower with a glass window, a glass door. Yeah, that's the best place to get down with yourself. I tend to forget replying because I get busy with my toddlers. Kids can keep you busy. Use my Apple Watch to text back so easy. Yeah, start using gadgets to your advantage. These things were made to make your life easier. You can respond to text messages and even make calls on your watch. Keep this in your ear, like most of the day, on and off. You can hear everything. Good night, Michelle. My boss answers the phone while in the shower. I've done that. Depends who it is. I've had people at work who can't text, so they'll send a quick voice message instead. That's true too. Voice messages. Not voicemail, voice message. You know this feature, right? Now you can push the button and start recording. Yeah, it's me. I want to pick up a burger and I'll, hit send. Instant voicemail. Oh, love them. They're the greatest thing since sliced bread. All right, I'm going to wrap this up for tonight. Everyone, thank you for hanging out for a little while. We'll continue this pillow talk because we're going to talk about tracking your partner. Oh, what? It's not called tracking? Oh, it's called sharing your location. Is there a difference? Really? Is there a difference? I think not. But what say you? We'll talk about that one tomorrow. November will be 34 years married. Dang, that's a good long time. No phones in my bedroom and no TV. Been that since day one. Talk more face to face. I don't know about the TV part. TV's, TV is an essential part of life. I think it should be in every bedroom. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know that's a lie, but it's nice to watch some Netflix while you're falling asleep, and you fall asleep to Netflix, and you wake up at 3 a.m. and it says, "Are you still there?" It's like, duh. If I haven't responded in an hour and a half, I'm probably not there. Yeah, tell me, I'm not a big texting kind of person. You want to talk, pick up the phone, call me. In my opinion, someone who actually calls is more of a true friend than just someone who texts only. Depends on their job. It's so nice to see you here, not talking about you know who. Yeah, I know. Got to take breaks from that. And she hasn't been on since I want to say since she found out I went to court and I was there. She hasn't been on. Which is good for her. She needs to stay off. She's for her own good. She should stay off. Buonanotte. Prefer voice messages, no misinterpretation. Good night, Rebecca. Ooh, I got good stuff to say on that. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's been crime stories on that here locally here down in South Texas. People tracking each other. Yeah, that's. If you're tracking, there's no trust. Yeah. So when someone suggested to me, well, you got my location, you can check. You got my location. I'm like, I'm not used to that. I'm not there tracking where you're at all the time. And it comes up all the time. I'm like, I don't track. I don't track. But kids for sure. Yeah, if you got kids, it's a different story. See? Jeannie living her best life. We travel a lot, so the kids, my friend always know where. Okay, well, that's situations that's, yeah. But I'm talking about like husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. I gave up TV 5 years ago, Susan. Oh, man. Good for you. I probably couldn't. My son's best friend, which is a female, used to track my son's phone, but I stopped that real quick. Dang. Control issues, maybe? But what about when somebody insists, oh, no, track me. You got the app, track. Like, I don't want to track you. How many times have you heard that before? I don't want to track you. I don't need to know. You say you're going to the store, you're coming back, and you make a stop. Okay, that's what it's going to be. I have a general idea of what all that will take. Traffic, stopping, the bullshitting here and there. Yeah, just keep it reasonable. Oops. Well, I still have about 5 hours on my shift, so I'll be around and we'll take care of it. All right, later, Vic. Hey, Nadia. It is a good one, actually. Tomorrow, we're going to get into the tracking part. I'm not going to get into it too much right now. I want to go watch The Watcher. I just told my son who shares his location to get balls and be independent of mama. Don't ask where you are. No one else needs to be up your ass. Damn. Share location is such a convenient feature. I use it all the time. All right, we're going to get to that tomorrow. Yes, I know. There's trust issue. Yeah. I get it. Man, you's crazy. All right, everybody. Thank you for your time tonight or this morning, whatever you want to call it. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Have a good night. Tell them I love you.